Number 22 is about a golf ball being struck from the ground at an angle of 30 degrees with an initial velocity speed of 146 feet per second. So this is going to be where we use our feet per second. So gravity would be 32 feet per second squared. So we'll have to use that. Okay, so I asks us for the parametric equations that for the motion. So the horizontal is x, and we would have the equation v naught t cosine 30 degrees. So let's just fill that in. 146 t, and then the cosine of 30 degrees is 1/2. So that's equal to 73, cosine of 30, I was thinking 60, excuse me, square root of 3 over 2, right? So that's equal to 73 square root of 3 t. And y is v naught t sine 30 degrees minus 1/2 gt squared, which is equal to 146t times 1/2 minus 16t squared. So I get 73t minus 16t squared. All right, so those are the two equations for I, asking for the set of parametric equations. Double I says determine how long the golf ball is in the air. So you would set y equal to 0. So 0 equals 73t minus 16t squared. And factor out a t, and you get 73 minus 16t is equal to 0. So t is equal to 0, or t is equal to 73 over 16. This would be when it started to hit the ball, and this is when it came back down. So this would be, if you substitute 73, or use your calculator, sorry, you get 4.56 seconds. All right, so we are now ready for number 3, which says determine how far the golf ball traveled in the air. So we're going to take that time we got for how long it traveled and get our x distance. So use the equation x equals 73 square root of 3 times 4.56, and we get 576.57 feet. So that would be the answer to number 3. And number 4 is determine when the golf ball reached its maximum height. Well, it goes up and it comes back down. So halfway through, it would be at its maximum height. So let's say that's 1/2 of the total time. So 1/2 of 4.56 is equal to 2.28 seconds. And the last thing it asked you is determine the maximum height reached by the golf ball. So it wants the y value at 2.28. So y equals 73 times 2.28 minus 16 times 2.28 quantity squared is equal to 83.27 feet. So that's how high it went. So that's the answer to number 22.